and digging deeper will clarify confusion. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, there you go, serial killer. And try and meet face to face. I feel after a few meetings face to face, you'll be more comfortable with one another. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for trusting me with your read. I'm always humbled when people do that. They trust me to read for them. So, not Sabs, you're up. And Illumi, welcome in for the first time. Okay, not Sabs. I'm going to use, let's see, one I haven't used in a while. And you want to, okay, the only oracle I've got with me today, though, is Sign of the Times. So you don't get a choice of oracles. I've just got the one. I'm going to use Arcanum. Yeah, I'm in my different space and I've got different decks that I don't get to use unless I'm away. Yeah, fancy. Yeah, Arcanum is fancy, but I love the artwork. And you know me, when I love the artwork of the cards, I vibe with the cards. So let's hope it's fun. I get good news since I've seen you last. What is the good news? Share, 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 share. Oh, Anilium. I'm going to get tongue-tied with the name. You can let me know. Thank you for the follow, though. Let me know. Okay, 100% good news. Okay. Is it good news I predicted? Annie is fine. Okay, Annie, thank you for the follow. There you go, not Sabs. You were waiting for Feedback Friday. I swear the universe is conspiring against me for Feedback Friday. Your diploma finally came in. Ha! I knew it would. I knew it would, and it's good marks too. It's good marks. It's almost like someone wants you to do a doctorate. Or a dissertation is more appropriate because you could already have a doctorate for what I know, but let me get these cards well and truly shuffled. There you go. Doctorate. I feel you're also surprised your person's quite happy for you as well. Your person was celebrating with you as well, and you thought that they would be planning other things. But I don't know whether magna cum laude is used where you are, which is the Latin for high honours. Summa cum laude. Still, that's good. That's good. Summa cum laude is good. Okay. Yeah, your person is partying with you. They can now see the benefit. Oh, that's the highest at your uni. Well, there you go. Australia, we don't use the Latin. We use honours. And there is no high honours. If you get honours, you're good enough. Australians, we don't go into the who's better. We tend not to go into the who's better game. But I get you're looking at a way of providing for your person, and your person is looking at a way of celebrating you, because I feel that they see this as the huge honor that it is. You're ready to go into hermit mode, though. I get that you're ready to have a little rest. And I want to say the money will come in. I feel like there's been some sort of offer, some sort of movement towards an income. But it's made you torn for some reason. Can you understand being torn on which direction to go next? Croc, welcome in. I'm just doing Not Sab's reading, and I've got an Oracle Redemption with Not Sab's reading. So, would your person have some happy news too? There you go. And I get that your person's got some happy news as well. Okay. Yeah, I feel like after a long time of heavy giving, as in giving to what you wanted to achieve, as in giving all of your energy to a project, after all of that, there is time for rest, and there's also a need for rest. And you've been manifesting doing your thing but giving your person their thing. And I feel like it has something to do with family. And please pay attention to what your person is saying and not saying towards the end of this month. From now towards the end of this month, I do see a job connection. Yeah. Hopefully you'll understand when I say it's definitely family focused. And I want to say on yours and your person's family. So it's a joint family thing. Yeah, no, it's not just your person's family. It's you and your person and your family as you go forward. Hopefully that does make sense. Yeah, and yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just saying it in a roundabout way. It's how the two of you connect, not necessarily just your person wanting to move back to family. I do see that coming about, but I think I've seen that before. But I see towards the end of the month things that you've wished for and your person has wished for are coming about. There's a strong sense of divine feminine, divine masculine playing out here. Yeah. And it's like an overflow of emotions, but it it puts both of you in a situation where you're torn, emotionally torn. Not physically. I get the physical connection is really strong. But you're with 2 pages where I get desires, I'm getting you're wanting to provide for your person, and you're trying to work out how to do that and do the other things you want to do. The Ace of Pentacles central, I get that will happen. Queen of Cups, welcome in. I get that that will happen. Yeah, you want to provide for them, and I get that it will happen. Don't ask me how. Just keep wishing for it. With the magician there, just keep wishing for it. Now, these are my spooky cards. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them off screen. Not Sabs drew a, yeah, fingers crossed for the internship. But I feel like the internship may actually be towards what your person wants, as well as income. I'm doing okay, Queen of Cups. Hope you're doing well. Okay, Oracle redemption for Not Sabs. And if you do check in the channel points, there are redemptions for Oracle read. You get Karen version of the Oracle plus the author's version. Okay. And if you do get thrown into an ad, please let me know you're in an ad. And Mirror is, and just to show you why I'm weirded out that I can't put them off screen without turning them upside down. Oh, they freak me out. Packet Crease, welcome in. Okay, Not Sabs. I got reflection, and instead of getting reflection and mirror as you would normally get it, I'm getting it as somebody who, thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. I'm getting it as if, someone who has epilepsy has to be careful if there is a mirror ball around because of the constant pixelation of light. You're welcome, Queen of Cups. I'm getting that is the confusion, the constant pixelation of lights it's triggering something. And I feel that something is moving forward, not backwards. It's sort of growing up from the disco era to the 80s. Who knows? There's a disco era going on now. I know that. I can get away with wearing some of my 70s clothes. So I get that the next step is going to be a step up. And we'll see what Crystal Banner does. Wonderful cards. I love these cards. That's why they travel with me. We'll see what Crystal Banner says about reflection. Okay. Reflection. Who are you? You may be asking yourself this question since the card holds an energy of depth and discovery. A mirror, a still puddle, a disco ball. These surfaces all reflect exactly what is put in front of them. And this card is encouraging you to do the same. Take a few moments for yourself and tap into your intuition, thoughts, and emotions. Day-to-day responsibilities can often distract from taking the time to go within. I've lost my place now. So make the time. Well, I got that card, making the time to rest after everything had been taken care of. This card signals contemplation and the type of productive reflection that brings epiphanies. You are developing a deeper understanding and acceptance of yourself, which is an amazing thing. This can manifest as taking time out for self-care, meditating more often, or writing in a journal. Give yourself grace as you reflect on your life and how far you've come. Just be careful not to fail so in love with your... I've got to reread that. Give yourself grace as you reflect on your life and how far you've come. Just be careful not to fall so in love with your own reflection that you stop seeing the beauty in the world around you and the signs and symbols there calling out to you, guiding you. I did say that. Blind Luck Intuitive, welcome in. I did say that pay attention on your person, I believe, not Sabs. And I feel that that's calling you to do the same. Yes, celebrate exactly what's happened, but at the same time, make sure you do pay attention to your person. Time alone brings clarity. Develop a self-care routine. Deepen your connections with others. Focus your attention on yourself and your needs. Okay. I get yourself and your needs are pretty well taken care of. Oh, Pagacrease redeemed a Universal card. I don't have them with me, Pagacrease. I'm going to have to refund it. That's one deck I didn't pack. Oh, bad Karen. I packed the Oracle card, so I'll have to refund it. Yes, I didn't pack the Universal cards. It's one thing with being on the move. I struggle with the packing and unpacking. Not Sabs, I do pick up that this is like whirlwind energy to me. You know, like a disco ball goes round and things are really happening, but at the same time, it's like, be careful you don't get distracted by the disco ball lights. And I do feel, pay attention on what your person is saying and isn't saying. You know when someone, oh, come on, chat. You know when someone's silence can sometimes say more than their words? Yeah, their silence can say more than their words. So hopefully that resonated, not Sabs. And yes, the universe is conspiring against me with Feedback Friday. I've been trying to do Feedback Friday and it just hasn't worked out. So I'll get there. Okay, that one didn't work. What's Feedback Friday? I was going to stream on Fridays, Australian time, which is Thursdays for a lot of people. And I was intending on people coming back and letting me know how accurate their reads unfolded, if there was future things. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes there's no future things in the reads. But sometimes there is. I'm doing okay, Blind Luck Intuitive. I've been a bit tired lately, but that can happen with anyone. So I'm just trying to soldier on. Gotham Batty, who hasn't been in my chat for ages. But I'm feeling like Gotham Batty is after a love reading. Can you understand why I'm picking up you're after a love reading, Gotham Batty? Yeah, okay, you want a love reading. That's okay. You popped in pretty much as soon as I hit the next, so... No, don't never apologise. I'm counterintuitive as a content creator, I swear. My goal is to see everybody do so well that they don't need to come and see me. They don't need to pop in. And that is my honest goal. So if you're doing really well, don't ever apologise for not popping into my stream. I just take it that you're doing awesomely well. And I'm grateful. So, yes. I do have to look at my subs though. My subs need to get more value. Oh, that's good. You've been okay. Yeah, lots of work is good. It clears our mind from the chaos that can be phones pinging 24/7. Okay. And I'm picking up when it comes, I feel like there's a crush interest and you're uncertain of whether to pursue it or not. I get that you've had some signals, Gotham Batty. Oh, thank you, DeLuca. Welcome in, Horse Drawn Portrait. Now, Gotham Batty, if you can relate to being given signals, there's some indecision about moving forward. Yeah. I feel that the person who likes you at work isn't going to give up. And I feel your indecision is based on, they might be a bit more nerdy than nerdy. They're very stable is what I want to say. So I know you don't share their feelings, but they're determined. Oh, is that best friend or boyfriend? Okay, I now get fear. So I now get that there's something hidden. Well, if I've described your boyfriend, then that's where you're going to stay. But I get that you're feeling something is hidden with you and your boyfriend. And you don't know whether to challenge them on it. You want the truth. You're determined to get at the truth. If what I've described is your boyfriend, this relates to your boyfriend, not the guy at work. You're meeting in December. I still feel that there's something that they've hidden. You're uncertain moving forward. I don't get them being uncertain. I get you being uncertain. You hope you're incorrect. Welcome in, Princess Cat. Ah, you understand now, Gotham Batty. I get that you're uncertain that you've heard the whole truth. You don't want to be played. Yeah. I get the nervousness as in not wanting to be played, wanting to know the whole truth up front. And there's concern that you haven't heard the truth. I feel you may have asked that question, Gotham Batty, and got absolutely no response, or the usual response. Of course, I want something more than online. That's why we're meeting. But I get that they're closer. Okay. I get that they're close enough that the meeting should have already happened. And I don't like the word should, because that implies that, yeah, it implies that everyone behaves the same. You understand that? Then see how your person feels about moving the meat forward. And I feel meeting halfway is like a couple of hours drive for each of you. Oh, way across the pond. So a couple of hours flight if you met halfway. But I get there's a halfway point. Can you understand this, Gotham Buddy? There's a halfway point. Yeah. Okay, I feel keep asking the halfway point, you'll start finding out the truth. Because I feel like asking for the halfway point, you feel like you're pushing them away. But in reality, you're pushing them to tell the truth. So hopefully that resonates, Gotham Batty. And don't discount the guy at work. I know you're not interested, but until you meet a person face to face, we can't call it a relationship. Yes, we've made a connection with a person, but that's about as far as it can go. Until there's a face to face connection, unless the future we're all going to live online lives, which to me is atomic bomb type theories, and I don't want to go there. But yes, we'll see how it goes. And hopefully it resonated for you, Gotham Batty. Oh, no Matrix World. No, I started finding out what the Matrix World was. It's like, you know me, I'm into all physics, quantum physics theories and things like that. And oh, you're welcome, Gotham Batty. Thank you for trusting me with your read. And DeLuca, you're up next. Now, okay. No, my God said go. Pre-Raphaelite for DeLuca. Okay, I'm just updating my queue. I feel like N had the opportunity a little while ago. Can you understand that, DeLuca? Your person had the chance a little while ago. Oh, you're welcome, Blind Luck Intuitive. I have my shout outs ready for the day before I even start. So, yes. Although I can't remember Zach's full username, so I'm a bit stuck on that one. But okay. But I feel like it was you that didn't put it forward. Can you understand that, DeLuca? They had the opportunity to, but you did not put it forward. It's W. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Blind Luck Intuitive. I can do that now. Gave me a roaring shout out the other day. So, Ozak won. And I just couldn't, for the life of me, remember. It's the W. I'll get it once I reach across. Now, DeLuca, if you can understand. Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, I don't stream often enough. Yeah, and I feel like, DeLuca, you're actually hoping that your person gets hints. Can you understand hoping that your person gets hints? I'll turn over the cards in a minute. Don't worry, DeLuca. Oh, I have internet issues more so at my place than when I'm traveling. So, okay. And I feel like they're dragging their heels. I'll just give you what I'm feeling, what I'm being impressed with. Okay. Excuse me reaching across the screen. Okay. Okay. Will you move in together? Okay. I feel like you may not have even had a fight yet, DeLuca. I get that it's almost like walking on eggshells, waiting for your person to get the hint. And even though you've been vocal, okay. You've been vocal, but you haven't always got what you wanted. And you fear your person looking at other options. You fear them. I'm not saying it's real. What I'm getting is that you fear that they have other options. Or you fear their behavior indicates other options. You know your worth. And I also get a fear of sharing expenses being an issue. Now, it reminds me, if you are in the chat or in the queue for a read and you get thrown to an ad, please type in ad. I do not care if my chat fills up with in-ad comments. When you come back, type back. Then I know that you are still there to start with. And yes, I can feel around it. Whereas I think I've lost DeLuca. There you go. Okay, not from your part about the expenses. Can you understand fearing your person not pulling their weight with expenses? I feel like there's an expenses thing. And I feel like you're fearing that they may have other options. I want to say don't worry about the other options bit. I feel they've already chosen, and they've chosen you. But I feel that it's you that needs to hear that. And look, this is usually written red in a horseshoe shape. Yeah. Don't be wondering about other options. Your person's made the choice and they made the choice for you. They want to be seen as the rescuer, so they would have preferred to have made the step, as in that this is where we're moving in together. I feel like there's I want to say give them back their alpha. Give your person back their alpha. You've already got yours. Don't worry about yours. But I feel your person may be lacking their alpha. And it's like yin and yang. We've all got alpha and sub in us. So I've got my alpha in me. Those viewers who have been with me and supported me for a while now know I've got alpha in me. But yeah, sometimes it's, oh, Queen of Cups, good night, sweet dreams. Sorry the queue started so long. I feel it will, and I believe, DeLuca, that if you consider it, if you do consider your person at the moment and where they're at, I feel like your person is being somewhat whipped. I feel like in a work situation, either a work situation or a past love situation. And sometimes we need to act to give a person their alpha back so that they can start being our equal, not in a weird position. But can you understand a past situationship of your person not being given their alpha or having their alpha taken away? And I do feel it's a past situationship. And when I say work, it can be study. For those of you that have tuned in for a while now, I equate work with study. Okay. I feel like their past situation has been held over their heads badly. I'm talking about getting their alpha back. They're not stepping back to the past situation. So hopefully the sound is good enough. Can those of you in the chat give me a sound check if you're hearing okay? Because I thought, oh, you got it now. Yeah. So I feel like their day hustle and a past situationship. Yeah. But I feel like a past situation as well. It's been held over their head. Thank you, Peggy Crease and Star Booty, for checking the sound for me. Always a good thing when people don't quite get what I said. I know Aussies, we have our own way of saying things. Yeah. So if you can understand that, DeLuca, give your person their alpha or a chance to reclaim their alpha. And I believe you'll see a new person, a more determined person. And you won't have to question whether I feel like it may happen sooner. If they get their alpha back, I feel they may take charge and it may happen sooner. They won't want to wait. And hopefully that makes sense. Now to get through the queue. Star Booty, you're up next. Okay. Oh, thank you for trusting me with the read, DeLuca. And yes, I'm going to have Feedback Friday The universe is conspiring against it, though. I had to go rescue my mum instead of streaming on Friday. Okay. Now, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. She's okay. It's just Thursday I went to pick up her dog because she was going away. And then she rings me Friday and says, I'm not going away now. Can I have my dog back? And had to go and collect the dog. And after all that running around, I was exhausted. I was exhausted. So, yes, Feedback Friday didn't happen. The universe is conspiring at the moment, but it'll happen. Maybe when there's more people to give feedback. Oh, you have some feedback, Peggy. So you and Not Sabs were waiting for Feedback Friday and it didn't happen. But anyway, Starbushi, I'm picking up, I don't know whether it's you that's got a cold at the moment or struggling with sinus. I feel like more chest than sinus, but the way I'm picking it up, just let me know if that resonates, Starbushi. And hopefully your water situation's sorted out. You're fighting a cold. Okay, I get that. DeLuca, thank you for the follow. Okay. You did a silly. Oh. Oh, the feedback thing happened yesterday. Well, that's okay. I'll take it. Now, Starbushi's saying a silly. I'm picking up that you may have distanced yourself from your person because of this cold. Oh, and Annie, thank you for the in-ad. I know Annie can't hear me at the moment, but it's always nice when I give these instructions and someone follows. Oh, you locked yourself out of the house barefoot. I get that you may have snapped back at your person. Your person may have said, didn't you remember that the spare key was wherever you keep the spare key? Or you could have gone next door and got it or something along those lines and you snapped back. But I want to say, to your surprise, it turned into laughter. Well, there's your locked out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles, locked out in the cold. Oh, there you go. I knew there was something, but there was laughter afterwards. I get there was laughter afterwards. Thank you, Annie, for doing that. I much appreciate it. And I'm picking up a bit of boredom energy in relation to coming down with a cold. It's like, yeah. But if you can understand boredom energy, because what you would normally do, you don't have set up where you are. And I want to say it's getting to the point where it's driving you insane. Yeah, and it's boredom. Okay. I feel the garden thing also includes edibles. But I'm getting that your person's surprisingly doing something about the lock. If you can understand that, thank you for the hydrate. I did get edibles. So there you go. But your person has also surprised you on doing something about the lock. Yeah, I feel like there's a reason behind it. I'm not picking up what the reason is, but I feel it's for you. Don't tell me you're one of these ones that's trained the cat how to open doors. But I feel it's for your benefit. Yeah, I know there are cats that my cat used to know. Only the doors at my place were a bit different, so yeah. But I do feel like it's for your benefit in terms of I feel like this was a two-handed thing. It's habit to lock the door. I feel like it's a two-handed thing at the moment, and your person's going to make it a one-handed thing. The cat might be a catalyst. Haha, joke not intended. I feel like the cat excuse may be a catalyst, but I feel that there's also, yeah. Well, who knows? It could be my guide having fun with me, but I do feel it's for your benefit. The cat situation and this locking yourself out may have pushed this. It may have been on your person's agenda to start with, and I do feel it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is all for you. Yes, it's so you won't be locked out again. I feel like there'll be a safety latch, if that makes any sense at all, for being inside the house. But yeah, there'll be a safety thing, but this is all for your benefit. Please don't tell me, please don't tell me you're crying now. Please, please, please. I don't want to make the cold worse. Of laughter because of the cat being the catalyst. Um, but I get that it's for your benefit. And I want to say there's also going to be, I don't know whether it's a half moon glass at the front of at the front door. Half moon glass. But I feel like there's more color needed. Don't make me laugh. You got a cold through it. That's not good. It, yeah, the half moon glass, I feel like the glass is going to have different colors or already has different colors. Let me know if that resonates. Your person's got you on this one. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if they bring home soup. And it's like you've got a favorite soup that wouldn't be your normal go-to. Like, what is it for chicken noodle soup for colds or something like that? But you've got a favorite soup and they would get that. I feel like it's pumpkin for some reason. I don't like pumpkin. Oh, you ordered some window stuff that are colourful because I feel like it needed more colour to be you. And I feel like yeah, I feel like the coloured glass and the door changes are going to happen at the same time. There you go. And I feel your person is bringing you that soup. I got that it wasn't a common soup. Well, that's what dudes get. Dudes are black and white and, yeah, maybe a little bit of colour if they have to. But I used to do my house in dude colours. I stuck with black and white and changed up colour. You're welcome, Star Booty. Take care of yourself and get well. Get well. Oh, what are you doing, Karen? That's okay, Annie. No dramas. I work with that just the same as I work with ads. Now, Annie, I'm picking up that you've got. I feel like it's a shadow work question, even though I don't do shadow work. But I feel it's more, how do I overcome this question? Just let me know if that resonates. And no Eternal, welcome in. Okay. The tricky spot I get, Your Majesty. No, I'm not Your Majesty. I swear too much for that. Annie, if you can understand being uncertain how to get over something, now, Annie, it's your first time in my chat, so yeah, okay. I tune into your energy before I turn over any cards at all. And I feel that your life has not been easy. And I know that can apply to pretty much everybody in the chat. But I feel like eldest child syndrome. It's like the eldest child's always responsible for everything, including the younger children's stuff-ups. Are you an eldest as well, Blind Luck Intuitive? No, it's not you getting called out, but this is for Annie. It's like, oh, you'll have to excuse me for 1 second. I won't even put the bee right back up. The exact opposite. I still feel like you're responsible, Annie. Oh. Okay. Okay, it could work the opposite in your family, Annie, because I feel like you're being held accountable for somebody else's behaviour. Yeah. You poor thing. Blind Luck Intuitive and I can understand. We're both eldest daughters. That usually falls on us. I feel like, though, that you're the one that has the better behaviour. Can you understand this, Annie? Yeah. It's the eldest daughter syndrome, Blind Luck Intuitive. But anyway, Annie, okay. Yeah, you're the one responsible. It's like, I'm going to turn over the cards now. So I feel like you're wondering, you're looking at moving on from something. I feel like moving out of home. If I had to get the energy of the cards, I would say moving out of home. Can you relate to that, Annie? Looking at moving out of home, wherever you call home. You're looking at your next moving situation. You're also concerned that will moving deter somebody who is in your it's almost like there's an interest, like a romantic interest there, and you're worried that moving may deter the romantic interest. Okay, I don't believe it will. It may slow down the romantic interest. Thank you, Annie. I try to be. Giving evidence is my key thing. I don't like to be general. I know sometimes it starts out that way, but I don't like to be general. I feel like you may have given a lot, and in not moving, you're giving again. So I feel like moving is something that you will do. It may slow down this quick moving romantic energy, but it won't deter them. And hopefully that resonates. I feel like you need to move, though. I feel like you've had the moving bug for way too long. Yeah. It may slow them down, but it won't deter them. And yeah, I feel like you've had the moving bug way too long. Yeah. There you go. Go for it. I don't see any losses here. I feel like arguments, etc., are in the past, but you've dreamed of moving to where you're going to move to for a long time. And hopefully that does resonate. And thank you again for the follow. Okay. And Croc, you're up next. And I seem to have lost some chatters. Hopefully Croc's not one of them. Yeah, Croc's one of them. I knew Queen of Cups was going. But, oh, Annie, you're welcome. Thank you for trusting me with your read. And I'll just get somebody else to check to see if Croc's in the queue. Oh, you can still see Croc. Pagacrease. Thank you for checking. Okay. I can't see Croc at all. That's weird. No. Queen of Cups went. See, this is why I say thank you, Blind Luck Intuitive. This is where I say it's important if you do get thrown to an ad, just to type in ad, because sometimes the queue can go quickly. Cat Ivy, hello, welcome in. There you go, it is you, Peggy Crease. It is you. Go for it. Give the feedback. I love hearing the feedback. I'm doing okay, Cat Ivy. How are you? There you go. I've got to start sticking stronger with what I get, Peggy Crease. I really do. Sometimes only time tells. But thank you for trusting me and sticking with it and giving me that feedback. And chatters, this is unsolicited feedback today because I was going to create Feedback Friday. But I do remember letting Peggy Crease know there was a previous relationship that hurt Peggy Crease's lady friend. And I feel that may have driven to religion as well. Yeah, there you go, Peggy Crease. Now let's see. I've got to get my guides to choose the tech pre-Raphaelite again. No, this was Peggy Crease's lady friend I picked up was hurt by a past person and it involved money. A lot of money. I know it's a joke, Blind Luck Intuitive. I know you hang around my chat way too often to know I make things up. And I was right about the religion part too. Okay, yeah. It's like I've got to learn to stick with what I get. I've got to learn to stick with what I get. Look, I reckon if you've had a relationship, there has to be hurt. Otherwise, you would be in one. I prefer to give evidence, but it is something Peggy Crease couldn't relate to. So I didn't change it. I said, nope, that's what I'm getting. And Cat Ivy, you know that. You've experienced that. I don't change what I get, and it plays out for some reason. That's why I always leave it up to my followers and subs to judge my accuracy. I never claim any sort of accuracy because I believe it's not me that has that right to make that claim. It is you guys that do. And I know we live in a world of self-promotion, but I still think word of mouth is vital. Okay. Now, and if I'm no good, you won't spread word of mouth, or if you do, you'll spread it badly. So I'm pretty tough on myself. Okay, Peggy Crease. Can you understand a journey to the city or a journey to a city? Since we've last spoken anyway. Since I've last streamed, which was Tuesday. Time flies. Time does fly. Okay. And I'm just hearing my person putting dinner on. I'm going to need to close the queue. You might have an idea of what it could be. Okay, as long as you can understand what it could be. But I'm getting like a thrift store. Oh, those meetings are usually in the city. Can you understand a thrift store or a market stall? Excuse me, reaching across the keyboard. Not really. I get bargains. I'm not going to change it. I've learnt my lesson now, Peggy Crease. Not going to change what I pick up. Oh, sweet dreams, not sabs. Thank you for coming in. And congratulations on your diploma. Summa cum laude. Okay, now Pagacrease. Here we are. I'm picking up that there's a feeling of breadcrumbing of emotions, but I feel it might be you reining in your emotions. I know, Cat Ivy. That's not Sabs. Got summa cum laude. We don't use that in Australia, but I know what it means. So in Australia, we only use the word honours. Oh, you've never heard of that expression. When you do a degree, you can graduate with honours, or most countries that use the honours, except for Australia, and New Zealand may use the Latin too, use Latin. And summa cum laude means high distinction. Magna cum laude means you totally aced it. What I mentioned in your reading, someone's pulling back emotions and it shocked the situation. And I feel it may be you that's tampering, or not tampering, pulling back a little to let things progress slowly. And I feel it may have brought your person in moving quicker. Okay. Can you understand your person moving quicker? Not in the direction you'd hoped. It sort of shocked you that you could do it. Yeah. But can you understand the shock that you could do it? Okay. Now this is the pre-Raphaelite deck. And thank goodness that I'm going to put that over the top, because yes, but the progress is a shock. I've put my mouse over the top of a certain card because a fellow tarot reader, Blue Light Oracle, would be filling the comments with feigned disgust. For me, it's art. I like my tarot cards because of their art. not because of semi-nudity. Yeah, but I believe you've shocked yourself in other ways, Pagacres. You're much more calm. You're much more calm. Yeah, but I also feel that you're much more confident in speaking what's on your mind, not necessarily your feelings. I feel that I'm being impressed that your feelings are still contained, but you're speaking your mind and seeing how others react before then giving other information. And I see the world turning in, and I want to say it's like um, the world turning for me is not necessarily, in this case, it's more to do with there's a time to heal, a time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to rejoice, a time to heal, and so on. Yeah, but Peggy Chris, can you also understand being comfortable with there always being a time for every situation? You know, it's whether we bring up something at a certain time is up to us. Yes. And I get that that timing is starting to make sense to you. And so divine timing is starting to make sense to you. And I always think a lot of people get confused with divine timing because you have to plant the seed in order for the plant to grow. And then you have to nurture it in order to gain sustenance from the plant. So divine timing isn't something that is without action. And I'm picking up that you're actually understanding that. Yeah. It's like there is such a thing as divine timing, but we have to take all the actions around it. And some of that action is tending, caring, um, yeah, exactly, Pagacris. And I'm picking up that you're starting to understand the divine timing in the right way. And it's good. It's good. It's wisdom. Okay, I only have the Sign of the Times Oracle with me. So, uh, redemption for Pagacris, Sign of the Times Oracle. Yes, I try and pack a bit lighter now. It was actually causing me harm to take everything with me all the time. And so I actually made my travel bag a bit lighter. And also making my travel bag ready to grab, because sometimes I don't get a lot of notice for travel. Or if I do, it's all the time, and yeah. I know it's at least once a fortnight. It's at least once a fortnight. But it was doing a bit to aggravate my back. And I've got to start looking after myself. I got followers that get disappointed if I don't show up. That's never happened to me before. I've always had somebody else to fill in. Okay. I feel this is going to be like a partnership card coming up for you, Pagacrease. We'll see what happens. I feel like it's involving two people. Oh, you got the crystal card. Achievement. No. There we go. Crystals. Achievement. Okay. This could have something to do with the divine timing I was picking up. Oh. Yeah, look, blind luck intuitive, I'm the same. My toilet bag is already made up in case of hospital visits. So, well, that's interesting, Cat Ivy. We can go into that after I've done Pagacrease's reading. Yeah. But Pagacrease, I'm picking up that this has something to do with divine timing. It's like layers have been built up over time. And the world is now starting to illuminate things in a way that makes sense to you. Just let me know if that resonates, that the world is starting to illuminate things that in a way that makes sense to you. And quite often the world doesn't illuminate things the way we can interpret them. Sometimes it's quite vague, where to me crystals are natural. No, I wouldn't really, for me, my crystals are generally raw, rough pieces of crystal in their natural state. I wouldn't necessarily get something so phallic. Crystal Banner says about this card, give yourself a pat on the back for all you have achieved. The time and energy you've put into endeavours has paid off. Crystals are formed over time by molecules coming together in a repeated pattern, and they are symbols of success, victory, and achievement. The crystal labradorite point depicted on the card is a visual representation of reaching the top, and the shape frequently appears in monuments and landmarks. Of course it appears in monuments and landmarks. It's a phallic symbol. And Google it if you don't know what phallic means. It starts with PHALIC, I believe. If you don't know what it means, Google it. I'm not going to go into, yes. Anyway, it appears in landmarks. Yeah, I believe it starts with PH though. Put it this way, think of Freud. Just as this stone shines in the light, you are shining bright in your own way. Release your stress and doubt. You're successful. Overcome all challenges and difficulties you've encountered thus far. This is a reminder that hard work pays off and triumphant time is here. Stand tall and be proud of what you've accomplished. I'd agree with that for you, Pagacrease. You were spelling it wrong on purpose. I like that, Blind Luck Intuitive. Yes, the author's also called Crystal Pagacrease, but spelled with a K. Um, I I thought this was author Goddess. Welcome in. Sorry, I've had to close the queue. The queue's quite long as it is, and I hope to get through it before dinner's ready. Um, yeah, recognition for your work in the public eye, the successful completion of a project, graduation, engagements, milestones, and celebrations. They're just additional meanings, Pagacrease. I'm reading it out for you. Positive results from hard work and mastery over the unknown. I really feel that that is on point for you, Pagacrease. And I do feel like, yeah, the world is starting to show you that the work you've put in that nobody has seen is paying off. It is shooting you towards achievement. And I do feel with this card that that's achievement in a practical sense as well. I feel like the employment question will be settled soon. And hopefully you understand what that means. Yeah, and I wouldn't have thought that the top was labradorite, but there you go. I would have thought labradorite was more in the middle. Yeah, I feel it's almost like a final step. You'll get to a point when where you couldn't care less what people think of you, and that's when it's going to happen. So hopefully that resonated. And I feel when it happens, it'll be quick. Yes. But I do feel with your lady friend, there's lots to celebrate. It's like, it's a friendship that has the potential. I want to say if your person can let go of dogma or being dogmatic about something, and hopefully that will resonate. I feel your person is under undue pressure. Blind Luck Intuitive. Okay. Whoops, the daisies. Nope, my guide changed their mind. Hello, hello, hello. I do feel like things are settling down for you, Blind Luck Intuitive. I get a happier energy. And I know you guys in New South Wales are going through a heat wave. Yeah, but they're settling down and settling down in a good way. Yeah, don't worry, it was that for us yesterday. So Melbourne haven't totally escaped it. We're just getting humid. Yeah, it was 38 for us yesterday, 39 on Friday, I believe. Oh, it was 34. There you go, Cat Ivy. I know you're Aussie because I can speak Aussie with you, but yes, I mean, I'm always confused about where people are. You're from Brizzy. Well, we're starting to get Brizzy humidity. I'll have to let you know the next time I'm up Bris Vegas way. It'll probably be another Coochie Mudlow Island thing, but I'll let you know. If you know where Coochiemudlo Island is, you're a step ahead. You moved out of that house on Wednesday. I knew things had got better. And I feel you've got choice now. Oh, in Mackay. Well, there you go. I've got a nephew that lives in, let me get it right, starts with an S, nearer to the border. Oh, you had a power outage, Croc. Oh, if I can fit you in at the end, I will. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've got choice. And you've chosen a few people and they've exited the company. They've gone with you. Can you understand this, Blind Luck Intuitive? Can you understand one person exiting the company and staying with you? It hasn't happened yet. It will. I get they're sick of the company too. I feel like they don't even get supplied gloves or anything like that. Oh la la. You and your person have got freedom now too. And I want to say you feel more relaxed in the romantic situation. It shocked you though, how relaxed you feel. Oh, Indigenous companies are good. Yeah, but I get that you're so relaxed with your person. It's just not, it shocked you. Yeah, and can you understand having the right medication this time? I feel like there's some brand sensitivity. Ah, there you go. Yeah, but it shocked you how much this relaxed feeling has improved your situation. And I want to say, I get the feeling of taking legal action against the past company. You're brave if you do. Yeah. Yeah, you're brave if you do, and you'll have my support. Don't worry. I feel like they've breached quite a few um, legal, I want to say they breached legal responsibility. I feel the person in charge of your medication, in charge of taking you to hospital or doctors, actually did not attend the way they were supposed to. And I want to say your relationship is benefiting from this. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, they were supposed to do a lot of things and instead did their own shopping. And I'm impressed to say that with your person, you feel like a full person. And I want to say that, um, yeah, it's like a full person. Hey, Fever, I'm sorry, I've had to close the queue. Dinner's on its way. It's okay. Yeah. And all I want to say is you had no control over this. I feel you may be punishing yourself internally for not having done it sooner. You're punishing your stubbornness. And trust me, I do not think stubbornness is a bad quality. I think it's a good one. Stubbornness is another word for determination. And I want to say stop punishing yourself for being a determined person. Stop punishing yourself for being an individual. Yeah, don't yeah, don't punish yourself. It's over. Put it in the past where it belongs. Because I see your relationship growing from this. As long as you can stop punishing yourself. Because I get that sometimes your person feels like that you're punishing them. And I want to say enjoy the environment. I don't know where you've moved to, but I get like a country feel. It's got space around it, is what I want to say. No, I know you would never punish them, but you know, some people read things into other stuff. Ah, there you go. I got a country feel. Enjoy the environment where you are. Yeah. No, I don't think your person thinks that. It's just feelings and thoughts are different. Yeah, I know it's just very hot. You poor guys in New South Wales, seriously. Yeah, and I want to say enjoy the. I feel like somewhere near you is a dairy farm. Even enjoy the smell of cow pats. And if you're not an Aussie, a cow pat is a cow thing. Yeah, you're around there. Oh my goodness. Windsor, Wilberforce, around that area. Oh, enjoy all the sights and smells and textures. You're near Richmond. Yeah, that's near Windsor. So, is it Windsor or Wilberforce? Oh, it's been ages since I actually stayed in New South Wales for a long period of time. So, you'll have to forgive my New South Wales geography. Windsor is very close. There you go. I thought it was Windsor. Uh, yes, that's how long it's been since I've stayed in New South Wales for any length of time. But I'm picking up that you'll bounce back from this hole, and good on you for pursuing possible legal action. Just remember, yeah, the Hawkesbury, it's right near the Hawkesbury River. So, yeah. But just remember, these companies have resources that they've stolen from you. So they have the money to continue. Just make sure you don't wreck yourself, I think is what I need to say. Yes, it needs to be done. Yes, it needs to be spoken about. However, make sure the company doesn't wreck you. Well, I know it's going to work properly for you. Yeah, but just remember it can take a toll on you, blind luck intuitive. I know that they need to be punished, but sometimes letting the karma bus do the punishing is healthier for us. They don't realize anything. They'll have these case notes. You could be the karma bus. I better watch my P's and Q's around you. That sometimes, yeah, to me karma is the sands of time. You know the old days of our lives thing, like sand in the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. Just imagine them going through that small bit in the hourglass, being squished through. I've taken on some big companies in my time, and the personal toll it takes on you can be horrific. Even if you are in the right, it can still be an horrific journey. So please be aware of that. Please allow that. Yeah. Look, support coordinators are people I've taken on in my current main hustle role. Yeah, in my main hustle role, I've taken on support coordinators. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, definitely. I think there's a Whisper open, Blind Luck Intuitive. I think I opened up a Whisper when we were both traveling from New South Wales to Victoria. Yeah. The small companies are falling apart because of the um, look, at the moment there's a major company in Melbourne that's requiring 7 days notification of a cancellation. Oh, we don't have a Whisper open. I'll change that. But anyway, Horse Drawn Portrait, you're next. Yeah, Blind Luck Intuitive, there are small companies falling apart because they can't keep up with the documentation. There are larger companies that are requiring 7 days notice for cancellation. And 7 days notice to cancel when you're supposed to cancel if you have a runny nose. If you wake up one morning with a runny nose, you can't give 7 days cancellation. Yeah, I know, and it's a major company. It's a major company. Not talking little, we're talking a major company. And I'm just tossing up whether I can. Oh, the day of. That sucks. But yeah, we're talking a major company. Urella. I'll name them because it is part of their policy. Urella are the company requiring 7 days notification of a cancellation. Okay, you go and cool down, Blind Luck Intuitive. Mwah. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your ongoing support. Horse Drawn Portrait, you are next. And I do see you are in the chit chat. So hopefully you're there in the chat. Okay, you're there. Yay. Right, I'm just finishing one click. Where are you? There. Okay, that should be done. Oh, subbing as well. Thank you for subbing. 2-month subbing streak. You're awesome. Okay, let's see. The full shebang. I like that. The full shebang. Okay. Now, I'm sensing there's been a family disruption or a family not seeing eye to eye on a certain subject, if you can relate to that horse-drawn portrait. Like a difference of opinion with a family member. Now remember, I tune to your energy. I will get to your question once I turn the cards, but at the moment, tuning to your energy. Yeah, in yours. I tune to your energy first. So, and I want to say it's a big difference of opinion. Can you understand the difference of opinion where somebody would be about how to raise children? Okay. I know your question has absolutely nothing to do with the cards coming over, so okay. The cards that are coming over relate more to your question. Okay. Whatever comes. No, that's okay. The cards I'm getting relate more to your person. I feel like you've built a foundation with your person, and at the moment you're feeling like nothing happens. If you can understand the feeling of nothing happening. Your person doesn't see it that way though. Your person doesn't see it that way. I want to say your person likes the boring. They like it quiet, whereas you prefer something a little bit more social. You prefer more communication, whereas your person prefers keeping things even keeled. It's a sailing term, even keeled. It means not rocking the boat. Your person sees you as their ever after. They're happily ever after. They're joy to infinity. Oh, you know that one. Okay. The even keeled. Some people don't know it unless they've gone sailing. But I feel like there's some unfinished business that your person has to clear away before they can make things official with you. They see you as their happily ever after. But I feel like there's something they have to clear away before they can move forward with you. They've sort of gone into hermit mode to do this, but you're in doubtful mode while they're doing it. If you can understand that, just let me know, because I have to interpret the different energies that are coming through. And I do across and diagonally. Oh, well then, sweet dreams, Croc. Sorry about the Q thing and sorry about your power hiccups. You guys have stuck with me through my power hiccups. Okay. I feel like horse drawn portrait, if you can relate to either yourself or your person experiencing depression around needing to clear away a loose end. I feel like the loose end is a legal matter. And I'm not sure yet whether it is family legal or whether it is partnership legal. I feel it has something to do with justice, though. Okay, then it's a hidden. I'm just trying to work out from the cards. It's something that's hidden that needs to come out. Yeah, some things have legal elements, but to me, your person is hurting because you're hurting. They're fine. They're quite comfortable with things. They don't feel the need to fill dead air with noise. They can sit in quiet contemplation forever. Yet there's something they haven't done towards you, if that's the case. They dislike you being hurt. I see a good outcome though. I do see a good outcome. They want to see you succeed. Is it them not being public about who they are? That's the only other thing I can fit into this read that the cards connect with. I feel like they could be wearing a mask in public, but behind closed doors, they're fine. I feel like they wear a false mask in public, but with you, they are them. Yeah. They feel like it. I'm being impressed that from their past, they've had a more sour experience than yourself. And they don't feel the need for everybody to know their private business. They adore you though. Okay, you can see what I mean now, but they adore you. And they're quite prepared to do whatever it takes to have you glowing. And they're quite willing to be the quiet behind the scenes person. They don't need to be the public figure where I feel that there's a need for you to be social, for you to be engaging and entertaining, whereas they prefer the rest. They prefer looking and knowing that you're glowing. Yeah, I got that feeling. You feel that they're quiet, they're not expressive, they're withdrawn, they're in hermit mode, they've got way too much patience. Trust me, I'm passion abundance. And with people that have got way too much solitude and patience uh and hermit it frustrates me, and I feel like it has frustrated you. But if you can understand that that's what they're like, there's very little communication, but there's a lot of foundation building. I feel it has to do with work though, and they want their work persona to be different than their private persona. Well, take if I'm reading for two people, sometimes the energies are reversed. So in the lesser, yeah, solid foundation but little communication. I'm not going to change what I'm getting. I feel like they see you as their world but have difficulty in communicating it. They have difficulty in accepting where they stand. And I want to say that they don't deal quite well with emotion. Yeah, they don't deal quite well with emotion. And Buster Hyman, that's a great name, but yeah, I've closed my queue. I need to. It's near dinner time. Yeah, they don't deal well with emotion, and I feel like their emotions are overflowing. So, oh, thank you, and love the name. How you got that without getting, how do you say, blocked or whatever? I love it though. I love sneaky little quirky things. Anyway, horse drawn portrait. I get a good ending to this if you can just apply some patience, give them some space. I feel like internally there's something they need to work out. I don't get anything negative going on here. You're welcome, Horse Drawn Portrait, and thank you for the sub. I don't get anything negative. Just give them a little time to work it out. Okie dokie. Let's see where I am next. Princess Cat. Okay. It's a toss-up between... No. Princess Cat. My guides changed their mind. I knew it would be a toss-up. And hopefully Princess Cat... There, you're still there.